Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another Horizon Forbidden West stream. We are here in Landfall with Aloy here with the Quinn. We have made it to San Francisco, the ruins of San Francisco. We are in search of Ted Faro's bunker, known as Thebes, looking for his Omega clearance. We need this for the plan to capture HEPHAESTUS, to reintegrate HEPHAESTUS back into the GAIA program. Uh, and with HEPHAESTUS, part of reunited with GAIA, we can make an army of machines that will help us defeat the Zeniths. So we are heading over to the Thebes bunker. I'm just going to. I wanted to see that Stitcher. Where's that Stitcher? Let's see what outfits are available first before we head out. Ah, here you are. Grave Singer. Tanakh Dragoon. Ooh. Good fire resistance, good acid resistance. Very weak to plasma and frost. Nora Valiant. That's pretty cool. Carter Trader. No Quen stuff. I was kind of hoping for Quen outfits. Kind of like this one and the Nora, but they offer like the same. This one's a bit more hardier on some things. Kind of want to buy this one right now, but first, actually, let's sell. Oh, I know. Oh yeah, we do. Oops. Ooh, that's a lot. Okay. Kind of want the Nora. Let's buy it and equip it.
Clothing for all purposes.
This one will help us not be so weak to frost. This one will help us not be so weak to plasma. I don't really give that much. Let's do this for the frost. And we'll see after that. What are these other question marks we got? Okay, the box. Got strike player over here. Is there something on the boat? Can we get on the boat? Ooh, we can. Data collectible there. Ooh. They lost 61 at sea, 91 accidents, 4 killed in action. Barbarians, machines, sickness, malnutrition, executed and censored 4. What were those 4? It's mysterious.
Destiny cannot be purchased.
That'll be good. Let's go ahead and head off. Guess maybe let's get some information.
It's true. I didn't believe, but now I see. You truly are an ancestor reborn. Good omen if I ever saw one. I'm a scout for the expedition. Whatever I learn of this strange land, I will share with you. As is my duty to the ancestors. I should tell you then. My fellow scouts found ancient ruins west of here. They claim to have seen a relic of the ancestors inside, but couldn't find a way to retrieve it. Perhaps a living ancestor could discover a way where others could not.
Maybe. If I find myself in the area.
Isle of Spires. Probably that. Okay. Alright, let's head over.
Hey, about yesterday.
Okay.
Oh,
Off to the big pyramid to fight the Thunderjaw.
oh yeah, there's a Thunderjaw guarding it.
An eye in the sky. Must be a Cyclops drone. How to get its data.
Probably from up there. Oh. Find a way up, but how? Just curious, I want to see before we head over there. Yeah, looks like it's gonna be this way. Oh, okay. Ooh, made it. Ugh, of course. Can I get up here? No? What is this supposed to lead to? Doesn't really lead to anywhere.
Have to jump onto that drone to get it down.
Nowhere else for me to jump to. That's not really helping now, is it? Oh, there we go. Made it. Okay. Oh, nope. I got something we can pull. Oops. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. Wasn't sure if I'd make it. Good. good area to drop from up here. Oh, found it. Ooh. That'll do nicely. Okay. Coming around here soon. There it is.
Taking you with me.
Down to the ground.
Okay. Grab the drone's data.
Right. Easy peasy. Right. Looks like it's supposed to be the place. I don't see no Thunderjaw.
A barbarian! Run, stranger! There's a killer machine about!
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
The machine will kill you!
Oh shit,
There
where?
you are. I guess we're doing this.
Come on.
In somewhere.
And go. Oh. All my... God, I missed all the shots. Alright. Oh shit, I didn't dodge in time. Nope. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Oof. Huh. Man, this thing is very aggressive. Can't hit the damn tail. Got that off. Take that thing off. Nope. Oh, couldn't get to cover. Looks like there's only one of those cannons. So they had previously weakened it. Got it. Ah, missed. Oh, I think I got it off. Oops. Oh, dang it. Woo. Okay. It was already kind of damaged. It only had one disc launcher. It only had one face cannon. So wasn't too bad.
You killed that machine!
Your CEO sent me. I need to speak to Alva.
By all means, then. Open the gates!
And there she is.
Aloy! Over here!
I'm right in front of you.
Alva, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, you got rid of that machine. But what are you doing here?
There's something inside Thebes that I need. I went to landfall. I met your CEO. We came to an agreement. Kind of.
Kind of.
And you're going to help us get in?
I guess so. The whole thing was a little tense. There was something off about that guy. And I don't understand what he wants from Thebes. I thought we found the data that your people needed back on the mainland.
That data will take us years to sift through. The CEO wants faster results. Aloy, you have to be careful. He's...
There they are. The legacy tells us that Elizabeth Sobek helped the ancestors cast aside all obstacles. And so it has been today.
You have been true to your word. I'm pleased. Thebes awaits us below, shall we?
Quite an excavation.
Much of this was flooded. We had to pump a great deal of water out.
Of course.
Behold, the door to Thebes.
A door like no other.
Well, you're right about that. It's designed to open for only one man. Ted Faro.
But the legacy tells us that he worked closely with Sobek. He trusted her. Surely she can open the door, and so surely can you.
Not gonna happen. At least not from this side.
You said she was a living ancestor with Sobek's eternal essence.
If I may, Faro, great as he was, did not build his palace alone. We know this from scraps of data we found, the ones that pointed to this location. And we found evidence of passages below. Maybe they were built to aid construction. Or for servants. We can't reach them. The way is flooded and they're too far underwater, but...
Yeah. I can reach them. There might be another way in down there.
You see? With Sobek, there is always a way.
Then do what you must to get us inside.
Very eager. I don't know if I like it. Well, down we go.
This water's warm. Seems like a hot spring.
Hmm.
Look at that thing. It's huge. It goes all the way down to the bottom.
Whoa. Wow. That's why it's warm. Interesting.
There's a rupture up there. On the way in. Yeah. This could get me inside.
Where? Oh, this way. Oh, shit. Okay, go, 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 go.
There's gotta be a way to stop that turbine around here somewhere.
Oh, it's gotta be that console, wouldn't it?
Stop the turbine. Good.
No? Okay. Just go through here. No. Ugh. Okay, why am I not moving? What is going on? Am I stuck? Okay, what's going on? Why am I stuck? What happened? Okay, there we go. I don't know how that happened, but... Okay, can't go through that one. Oh, surface.
Okay, I'm inside, but how do I let the Quinn in? Looks like an exercise room?
Here I am again. Hiding in the gym. Writing to stay sane in this crazy place. I can't believe Grigori's dead. Our so-called spiritual leader was fine yesterday, and then suddenly passed away in his sleep, and no one will talk to me about it. They treat me like a child, whispering behind my back, as if I can't cope with death, even after the end of the world.
So Ted had other people in here with him, including a teenage girl.
I don't know, it just looked like it might be able to break. There's a bathroom. Oops. Another bathroom.
The living area. It's pretty big, too.
There's nothing normal about a scientist, his daughter, a guru, and well, let's face it, a harem living through the end times in a trillionaire's underground survival bunker. But now that Grigori's gone, I'm worried things will get even weirder. He helped keep Ted stable for a couple of years, sort of. Without him, who knows? And we don't even understand what happened to him.
The girl's right. Nothing normal about Ted.
I'm worried about what's gonna happen. Sounding like this was his daughter.
reeling after Grigori's untimely demise. He was a deeply spiritual man who wasn't afraid to rip back the curtain and gaze where few men dare. I've asked Dr. Sumtow to, check on what happened to him. I'm sure he had some kind of condition or something. The main point is that while we certainly miss him, we will go on. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, something tells me it didn't turn out that way.
I think Ted Faro was a sick man.
Let's hope this is the way to the main door, so I can let the Quinn in.
That's just the other door, right? Yeah. Vending machines in here? I mean, how would they restock them?
Look at this place. It's pretty fancy for a survival bunker. There, the door. Let's hope I can open it from the inside.
Hang on, there's something over here.
Most of Ted's women repulse me, okay? They're like contestants on a housewife sim preening for the hubby's attention. But Brianna, the hollow singer, she's different. She's always been nice to me. And I love her voice, which has been conspicuously silent since Grigori died. She doesn't speculate or gossip like the others. She knows something. I can tell. And I'm gonna find out what it is.
Okay.
Ah, good. An emergency exit function.
Emergency exit.
The door is open. Destiny is upon us. I knew you could do it.
What's going on?
The CO is preparing to enter Thebes.
Oh, why are you dressed like Ted Faro?
I am Pharaoh, renewed.
I thought
My
so.
essence is the same as his. Across the years, across the generations, his soul is my soul. His will is my will. We are sundered in only one way. I need his final testament, his deepest secrets. And now that the door is open, those secrets are within my grasp. When I have them, I will be complete, as he was. I will have everything I need to save our homeland, and, as Pharaoh did, the world.
Okay. I think there's some confusion here about who Pharaoh really was.
No one knows better than I who he was, who he is. Me. The Renewer, greatest of the ancestors, the man who saved the world. You understand, Sobek. You are her, Pharaoh's harbinger, his assistant.
Oh my god, really?
Come, we will descend into Thebes together, as it should be. Bring her the raiment.
Raymond?
As he is Pharaoh, you are Sobek. For an occasion this momentous, shouldn't you wear proper business attire?
Whoa. No. No, I am not wearing that. No way.
You will wear the proper attire to mark this moment.
Or what?
It is said Sobek valued life above all else. Is this true?
Fine. I'll wear your raiment.
That is so messed up. So he's got to be an ancestor, though, not a clone. Just wow. My god. Man, I don't like this. We don't have our armor.
Shall we proceed? Look at this place. The grandeur.
Pharaoh's domain. Simply breathtaking.
Excellent. Somewhere in here, Pharaoh left his secrets. Let's go find them.
Your Magnificence, perhaps we should leave guards behind to cover our exits?
Indeed. And let it be done.
To think all this preserved for the ages.
As destiny intended for me.
Oh my god.
A monument to greatness.
Truly, blessing.
It's a monument to something, I'll give you that. I think this way might lead down.
Excellent. Remember every detail of his Bohai posterity.
It will be its own chapter in your legacy. Quite a palace Pharaoh built for himself.
No less.
Of course.
Brianna told me that Grigori hacked into restricted files and found out something awful. That Ted murdered important people who worked on Zero Dawn.
Yep.
Did Ted punish Grigori? Kill him for discovering what he did? How could that be? Dad said there wasn't a mark on Grigori's body. His heart just gave out.
Find anything interesting?
I can't make sense of it yet.
We're gonna have to kill this guy. Huh?
So hey, this is weird.
Yeah, I tried to warn you.
Yeah, sort of.
I'll explain everything if we survive long enough.
Those certainly look threatening.
Statues. The guardians of Pharaoh's domain.
I think they are active. Yeah, no, those are gonna come alive.
Those aren't statues. Look out!
Get
Yep.
the CO out of here.
Guess it's just us then.
We have no choice.
Well, you know what? We haven't, yeah. Hang on. Oh. All right.
Thanks.
Where's Overseer Bohai?
He has decided to return to the surface. A wise choice. We can't afford to lose any more diviners than necessary. So, no more delays. We must proceed. Did you discover some data?
Brianna didn't wake up
fragment.
this morning. She's
A
gone.
testament to Ted's power.
Just like Grigori. I'm looking up at the giant, hideous statue of Ted in the Great Hall. His
Ah. Hang on. I need to hear the whole thing.
Brianna didn't wake up this morning. She's gone. Just like Grigori. I'm looking up at the giant, hideous statue of Ted in the Great Hall. His eyes. And I know now that he's watching me. He's watching us all. He's always had power over us. I just never knew how much.
These people think that Ted Faro was the hero.
Yes, that looks like the way.
That can't be all.
Ever deeper we go.
Now what?
What is that? A reclining throne, attached to some kind of apparatus. I wonder what it does.
Oh my God, don't tell me.
What is it for?
I'm sorry, CO. I don't know. My focus can't read the data here.
What about the living ancestor? Is the data lost to her?
Made a minor adjustment to the gene therapy regimen and added a new cocktail to treat the symptoms caused by the mutations. Hopefully, there will be some stabilization after the next treatment. God knows what Ted will do to us if there isn't. The early results were so promising. No signs of aging, no cellular degeneration, but now... Oh, if only I had access to my old lab in Bangkok, or my old colleagues, or my old liquor cabinet. Stop it. Got to stay positive. For Kenya.
You saw something. I could tell. Did the data explain what Faro used this device for?
I think he was undergoing treatments to live longer. A lot longer.
Really? Could he still be alive?
Don't be foolish. If he were alive, he would have kept his essence. It would not have been passed down to me. Remember, he was the renewer. Of course he would have stopped at nothing to grasp the secrets of life and death. But not for himself. Everything he did was for a new beginning. For us, for the Quen. And for his true heir, me.
You know, I'm starting to think you're right. You do have a lot in common with Ted Faro.
I knew you would see, in time. Let us continue. His secrets await.
We're gonna need to kill him. Okay. Yep, let's continue on. Oh.
You did
Minor
this for him?
functionary, perhaps?
You put, like, off switches in everyone's heads?
Kenya, you mustn't judge me. I had no choice. If I said no, what would he do to us? What would he do to you? You're my little girl. I was trying to keep you alive.
Oh, it's his
For what, Dad?
daughter.
Seriously, why? So we can be trapped in this underground nightmare? You know what we have to do. Please.
Did you find a recording, Aloy?
Yeah. I'll share it with you later.
Look at all this equipment. We are getting closer to the heart of this place. I can feel it.
An automated geothermal energy plant right under the city of San Francisco. A marvel. Even I can run it, and let's face it, I was always more of a visionary than an engineer. Which is why I had the foresight to insist on the inclusion.
Ah. Hear that again.
An automated geothermal energy plant right under the city of San Francisco. A marvel. Even I can run it, and let's face it, I was always more of a visionary than an engineer. Which is why I had the foresight to insist on the inclusion of a very unique feature. Just in case anyone ever tries to steal my cheese, so to speak.
God, this guy was insane. Safeguard protocol. We're all going to be in danger here.
Break the door down.
I'm going to look for another way in.
Good idea. It's worked before.
Very well. Get to it.
Ah.
I gotta get closer.
Hurry! Break it open! Ah, is that a vent of some sort? Not a bad idea. She's gone. Did she make it to the other side?
His music is very scary.
Maybe I can access Ted's files from here.
Alright. Yep, there's the Omega Town.
There. Omega clearance. Got it. What do you have to say for yourself, Ted?
Somto's dead. Along with his kid. Found them on the floor of his office this morning, holding hands. Must have poisoned themselves. I never would have put them to sleep. She was just a girl, for Christ's sake. I offered them life, and this is how they repaid me, by leaving me all alone. But I guess I've been alone since this whole thing began. Alone in bearing the burden. For the past. For the future.
Same old Ted. No matter who dies, he's the one feeling sorry for himself.
Was his future. Was his children. Someday they'll come, and I'll be here to greet them. Sometimes said my aging has stopped altogether. If anything, my cells are replenishing faster than normal. I just need some time for the mutations to calm down.
Oh
Time.
no.
And energy. Sometimes if they're reacting, give me what I need to grow strong. again. To get my shit back together. So I can greet the kids. They're gonna need me. My advice. My guidance.
Oh
And then I
no.
won't be alone anymore.
Pharaoh's secrets. Are they here?
Not the ones you're looking for.
Then they must be in there.
Trust me. You don't want to go in there.
Are you mad? I haven't come all this way to stop now.
Oh boy. Oh no, this is gonna be really messed up.
At last, Pharaoh's legacy is mine.
No, he's gonna kill you.
Is that?
It's him.
Burn it to ash.
Wait, no. Pharaoh has it rigged to melt down if...
Kill them too. No witnesses.
Oh, what the hell? Oh shit. Golly. Oh. Oh shit. Damn it. Flamethrower.
Hang in there!
Why are you so slow? Wait, which one am I on? Oh, not even the correct one. Oh no. No. Thank you for that. Ah.
Pharaoh rigged the reactor to overflow if he dies. We have to run.
Run where? Oh. Let's go. Oof. Run.
The whole place is shaking! Run! I'll pick them off!
Oh, jeez. Oh my god, oh my god. Get out of here. Oh my god.
Good.
Oh no.
Hurry, sire!
Ugh.
Come on!
Out of my way!
Oh, sh- oh. Darn. Oh, there you go. Well, shit. Now how do we get out? Oh my god, 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 oh my god. Oh, this way. Let's go, let's go. Oh. This isn't helping. Where do I go? Oh. Oh my god, I jumped in there. So dumb.
Soldiers! Above us! For the quack! It's the Outlander! Aloy! I'll take her down. Now! Damn!
Don't stop, come on! We're almost there!
Wait, no, this way. Whoop. Oh god. Oof. Barely made it out.
Are you okay?
What happened?
We found something that will help. Not just your homeland, but everywhere.
But where's the CO?
He's gone. I guess you could say he gave his life to help us attain the secrets of Thebes.
I see. You must think I'm eminently stupid.
What? No. No.
The CO was an entitled egotist who twisted our beliefs into a sickening, self-serving fantasy. And you expect me to believe he sacrificed himself for scraps of data? It's time for the truth, and it better be convincing. Otherwise, I'll simply order these soldiers to open fire.
Well.
Hold on. You're right. To be honest, the CO screwed everything up. He brought Thebes down around our ears and died like a gutless coward. But we really did find something down there that will help your homeland. If I can take it and use it. Now, if I have to, I will fight my way out of here, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can just let me go. And then take credit when things start to improve.
Success certainly does sound better than failure. It seems then that our destinies are intertwined. Landfall is open to you. If it will help your cause, you may come and go as you please. But Alva must join you and report back on your efforts.
Well, looks like she's coming back to the base with us.
Fair enough.
Thebes is of no further value to us. Obviously, we're going back to the flotilla. Alva, I expect your reports to be thorough.
Oh, I thought he was going to have us killed. And instead, I get to join you.
Glad to have you. But you're going to need a little help to reach our base. Varl, I made a new friend. I need you to meet her at the Quen Ferry and escort her back.
On it. Can't wait to meet her.
Trust me, you'll love it there. Varl will give you a better focus, and all the data you could ever want. Head to the ferry. I'll join you back east as soon as I can.
A diviner must follow the truth, wherever it leads. I'll see you there.
Alrighty. Discovered Faro's fate.
Now that I have Omega clearance,
Wow.
we should have what we need to capture HEPHAESTUS. But before I head to the ferry, maybe I should stop by landfall. With the CO gone, maybe more Quen will be willing to talk. Might be worth looking around the island, too. I gotta change out of these clothes. I can't believe the CO made me play dress up.
We really have that. All right. Let's see. Let's do head back. Oh, this way. I did have a... There you are. Hey, what are you... Probably can't go.
You bet.
Yep, there are new quests. Okay, but I am going to... Let's go ahead and head back. Maybe we can... There we go. Actually, isn't there a workbench? Where'd the workbench go?
Could you spare a moment?
There it is. Oh, this actually does have... Does it have stats? I don't know, we'll see. Let's head back to the base and see what our next move's gonna be.
I see you, champion. Sit, please.
You shouldn't miss this chance to trade.
Alrighty.
I just think she talks a lot. You would too, if you knew everything there is to know about everything.
She can also crank out a whole army of machines to kick your sorry behind once she's fixed.
I guess I just better stay on her good side.
There she is.
Holograms. Gaia, I thought you said the data here was lost.
I was able to repurpose the equipment to store the data you have acquired in your travels.
Well, looks like it's getting some use.
Patience. Patience will reveal all. Aloy!
Right to work, I see.
There's just so much. I mean, we knew of artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the, late CO. And there's more ancestors out there. Returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great. And Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's HEPHAESTUS, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for everything that happened at Landfall.
I imagine you don't know anyone here that well yet, but they're a good group.
It's funny because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person at all. I mean, you are, as in, you're both genetically Elizabeth Sobek, but even so, you're different.
Yeah, we are. I hope everyone's been treating you okay.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all been extremely welcoming. And they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, diviners can only share data with the permission from the overseers.
Sounds restrictive and stifling.
You are not wrong.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort through, like the database you helped me recover, with this, I've been able to establish search parameters to speed up the process. This could revolutionize how diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually let us study.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was sent here to help you. I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to the path of truth.
Well, one can hope.
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we ever imagined. Yet another distorted interpretation in the legacy.
Well, at least you're piecing together the truth.
If only the overseers back home would do the same.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the Diviners haven't recovered.
Wow.
Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire, like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why Diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only Overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved before it can spread.
What happens to Diviners who break the rules?
I never had the courage to ask.
They disappear.
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes. I'm listening.
Right. I'll start at the beginning with the CO. He was an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he sponsored many Diviners to search the legacy for anything that might help the tribe, and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to Ted Faro, whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor. That's tough to take.
I know better now, of course. Anyway, the Diviners discovered that Faro spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problems. If only we could find the right data in this fabled city. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this endeavor. Dozens of ships were built, scouting missions were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named CO, one who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire. The living embodiment of Ted Faro, the Renewer. It may seem strange now, but for a time, he carried all of our hopes. We really believed he would save us. We had no idea just how perilous
Not
the
so much
journey
now, huh?
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it would be. What happened?
We lost most of our ships to hurricanes, and scores of soldiers perished to hunger and disease. And that was before we even hit the coast. Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found Thebes and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the CO's mood as his dreams of saving the tribe were slowly dashed. He became more and more obsessed with Thebes and what lay behind its door, and more convinced that the title of CO was no mere honorific. You heard him, spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a firing squad.
What a great guy.
Gwen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see that now. But what the CO became was a complete perversion of what Principal Diviners stand for. The pursuit of truth. I'm sorry you had to endure his madness. I'm just glad it's over. For everyone.
So, Bohai, your overseer. Will he run things better than CO?
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Sounds about right. The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, medicine, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the science and arts.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
Right. Well, any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively under one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek, until we met you. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed our view of the past.
You mentioned the reason you came here was to help your family. Your sister...
Her name is Alika. Our parents are commoners. Peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so proud. It brought honor to our family and increased rations. Only Alika begged me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Alika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone. Not even your family. Unless you can get special permission and an escort by an overseer.
Sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number, and the Empire is, well, fearful that outsiders will try to steal our knowledge. Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death along with
Seem
everyone
very
else.
elitist and
Promise I'll do my best
oligarchical.
to make sure it doesn't come to that. I need to get going, but if you need anything...
All I need is to help you succeed in your mission. The plan Gaia told me about, to capture HEPHAESTUS, it will help set things right.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can. I promise.
Aloy, well met. We've been briefed on our mission, and are ready whenever you wish to head to Cauldron Gemini.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman, going into Tanakh territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regalla's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
Does it still hurt?
It comes and goes. I try not to think about it, but its absence is always present.
Oh, you know what? We need to do that quest for him.
To explain.
I do want him to have a,
Can't claim to understand. Only
to have his prosthetic arm.
Then you have my thanks.
Have you spoken with Erend at all?
I've had little chance to. I did see him bring some ale from out east.
That stuff's as bitter as self-brush.
You get used to it, eventually. In fact, I wouldn't mind a drink myself.
I'm sure Erend wouldn't mind sharing. What have you been up to?
Varl has asked to learn the differences between my people's clans, so I've been teaching him Tanakh history. It is heavy with blood and death, but also with honorable deeds. and vanquish tyrants. Maybe you'd like to hear about it as well, when our mission is done.
I'd be honored. What do Tenakth do to relax? You know, to take a break from training?
We play strike. Your Osserum friend, Erend, is surprisingly good at it, although he has yet to beat me. It helps one think strategically, hones the mind for tactics.
Somehow that still sounds like training. Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quinn is peculiar. Nothing like a Tenakth. Her mind is sharp, that much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Trust me, she's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there. Must be strange, seeing everything through a Focus now.
I can see machines like never before. Their strengths and weaknesses simply reveal themselves to me. To think that such a tiny object might be the most powerful weapon I've ever possessed.
What do you think of this place? It must take some getting used to.
It's an efficient center of operations, and an acceptable training facility. Though it could use some more color.
Duly noted. Anything interesting happen while I was away?
I found an acceptable place to practice with my blade.
Oh, and where's that?
Outside, above the base. There's a nest of sunwings that are always up for a fight.
Ever thought of sparring with something that's not trying to kill you?
That would defeat the purpose of the training.
Found anything interesting during your training?
GAIA told me where to find data on how wars were waged in the old world. I knew the 10 fought against machines, much as we do now, but it seems they were among the last of their kind. Later, machines battled other machines on behalf of greedy leaders, as they vied for lands and spoils. At least the Tenakth have the courage to put their lives on the line when conflicts arise.
There is nobility in that. But maybe we just need fewer conflicts in the first place.
Yes, of course. Hepharo would have it so as well.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the Old Ones.
And?
I looked up this Faro GAIA said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed.
Yeah.
To think that the ancient world was wiped out by a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris and pointless death.
That about sums it up.
Man, a lot.
Getting ether out of the grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hecaro's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the 10 themselves.
Anything else you've been looking at with that Focus?
GAIA showed me the knowledge you recovered out in the desert. I am no chaplain, but I'd be curious to test if something I read is true.
What is it?
The Old Ones believed one could hear the great waters, even in the middle of the desert, if you carried the carcass of a water animal with you. They called them seashells.
That sounds kind of gross. I have to go now.
Then do not let me keep you.
Lots of info, lots of info.
Welcome back.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen guest yet?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varro gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data we had here, she turned so pale, I thought she'd faint on the spot. We showed her to the archive room so she could see for herself. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alva. You and Varl doing okay? Training, I mean.
We're doing fine. Although I admit it'd be nice to take a small break from studying, just the two of us. But then who'd look after Erend?
Well, there's always Katalo.
Leave a loud Oseram with a brooding Tenakth. What could go wrong?
What's everyone been up to?
I've been trying to share some of my meals with Beta. Thought it might help her feel more at home. Maybe even get her to sleep up here instead of in that dark basement. She would not be moved.
I appreciate you trying.
Patience reaps the best harvest. I'm not giving up hope yet.
How are things with everyone?
Slightly quieter. Aaron's been busy scouring data on his newest obsession. Apparently the old ones wrestled machines as some kind of performance. Called it metal versus meat. A must-see battle between steel and flesh, as Aaron likes to put it. You'd think we have enough of that going around as it is.
Read anything interesting lately?
Interesting name.
I found out the old ones use leaf infusions like the Utaru do. Tea, they call it. Apparently it helped soothe them. That and some sort of scented wax they used to cleanse their aura. Plus something called bubble baths. Me, I think I'll stick to singing to calm the nerves.
I assume you've been looking into Demeter now that Gaia's merged with it?
Yes. It's been humbling to know that the seeds I carry in this pouch came in turn from the seeds saved for Demeter in the old world. It gives me hope that the cycle of life will prevail now, just as it did before.
Okay, we're gonna come back to that.
I need to get going.
Right. You've retrieved the Omega clearance. That means we'll be going after HEPHAESTUS soon. I'll make sure my gear's ready.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was a success.
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to Cauldron Gemini?
As soon as you give the word.
I see Alva's settled in nicely.
Our new Quen friend? The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Yeah, that's Alva for you. This mission isn't gonna be easy. Hope you haven't been slacking off on your training.
And risk Zoe coming after me? I value my life. At least you found the Omega clearance. That should help.
Wish that was the only thing I found. I knew finding Thebes would lead me to Faro, but I never imagined he'd end up like he did.
How bad was it?
Bad.
He destroyed the world and crawled into a hole after killing those who saved it. If you ask me, he deserved whatever he got.
But he did.
It's still messed up, though.
Once Gaia is back up and running, I expect you to put all your training to good use.
The seeds have been planted. All they need is a chance to bloom. What? I thought that was pretty good. Zoe liked it.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab HEPHAESTUS and finally have the advantage over the Zeniths.
Can't wait to see their faces as they stare down a bunch of charging Thunderjaws.
Better them than us, for once. I should go get this to Gaia.
Of course. Let us know when we're needed.
There she is. I hear you found Thebes. How was it?
Maniacs, lava, what's not to like?
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we needed to trap HEPHAESTUS.
Good thing I got my gear ready then.
How are things with Katalo? You still scared of him?
Oh, she thinks she's funny. Actually, I played strike with him. I had to fill in most of the conversation myself, but I'm still alive.
Glad to hear it. Have you spoken with Alva yet?
Yeah, when she's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first ale. She took to that new focus quick, that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours. I don't want to be the usual screw-up out there.
You'll do fine, Errant. You've been looking at any interesting data?
I asked Gaia to find me something to look at a while back, and she found the mother of all forges. They called it sports. Turns out the old ones spent a lot of time tackling and punching each other for points in one game or another. Are you mixing some solid food and fresh ale? I bet half the claim will be lining up to watch.
Well, that they probably would.
I should get going.
As soon as you want us heading out to those cauldrons.
I'll give you the heads up. Oh, looks like I can open that door now.
This door?
Huh. Looks like someone's rearranged stuff in here.
Aloy, I see you found your room.
Oh.
Your companions thought you would appreciate a private space of your own.
That was thoughtful of them. My old spear. Rust helped me make it. And I finished my training. Feels like so long ago now. I've been carrying Elizabeth's pendant with me for months. But since we're gonna stay a while, I think I'll keep it here, where it'll be safe. This is the rite of passage that Bashav gave me at the embassy. I liked him. He seemed like a good man. I think he was really looking forward to going home.
Yeah. That's the way out.
That's fine.
I wonder if we can talk to... I guess not. I don't know. I actually don't even know where she is. Where Beta is.
I don't think that door had power before, but looks like it's malfunctioning. Looks like some kind of maintenance space.
Oh. What do we have in here? This isn't...
I wonder where this leads.
No?
Ourselves? Huh.
Where do they go? Well... Oh, I guess for these doors down here.
That did it.
Aloy?
just turned on up here? Was that you?
Oh. Yeah, I guess it was.
Okay, well, we'll see about that later. Let's go talk to Gaia. We have interesting news.
Welcome back.
Oh yeah, let's do this first.
There we go. More data for the dome.
Aloy, I know your experience in Thebes was unsettling, but we have a new problem.
Oh no.
Did something go wrong with Beta and the rig? Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is HEPHAESTUS itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing HEPHAESTUS will take longer than previously calculated. Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35 hours.
What?
And each hour increases the risk of detection by the Zeniths.
35 hours.
2 cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
HEPHAESTUS would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
That's a lot better.
Okay. Varl, it looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you'd better get down here. Beta's in bad shape.
Oh no.
Okay.
Aloy. I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
We don't have a choice.
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone. In a cell again. A slave. Forever. Laurel and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get HEPHAESTUS, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid. No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning, we'll never beat them. It's hopeless.
Well then why did you do this? Why did you come?
Leave me alone! You don't understand! You're right. I don't understand. We have the same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I look through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect? Beta. You don't have a defect. Beta. Look, it's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted me to embrace the tribe. But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like? It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear it in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go. You said you'd try to protect me. I believe you.
Well, we'll see.
You have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course. If it goes bad, if the Zeniths find us, I don't want to be their slave again. Do you understand?
She wants me to kill her.
Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible. I'll be ready when you are. I swear.
Aloy, whenever you are ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
All right. Well, what is Oh, that's way up. Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay, I actually do want to do that one, and probably will do it on stream. So, might do that before we go to Gemini.
That sounds lovely.
Yeah. They burned it to the ground at some point. But
Oh, this is the other way out. Oh well, good a spot as any. Alright, well, this is where I will end for tonight, guys. So we have mega clearance from Ted Faro.
It seems quieter when it snows.
Found out that he was actually still alive, just mutated beyond all recognition, which I'm kind of sad that they didn't show that. I would have liked to see that. I guess it probably was a little too disturbing, but really, really messed up that that's what happened. Everybody else around him died. Yeah. So he was still alive, but just wow. Like some kind of monstrous creation. But he's dead, and because the stupid CEO killed him, the place burned down and he died with it. Now Alva's with us. But we have the Omega clearance to go after HEPHAESTUS now. Seems like beta is kind of starting to come around. We'll see. Hopefully we can protect her on this mission. But yeah, we'll see. I want to do that quest for Katalo, maybe to get him a prosthetic arm that he can use for fighting. And then we'll head over to Cauldron Gemini. We'll do that and see how that goes. Hopefully things go well. We can capture HEPHAESTUS and build our machine army to fight off the Zeniths. And of course also to build machines that will actually repair the Earth instead of hurting it. But yeah, things are going along nicely. It seems like we're getting pretty close to getting to the end. We'll see. It just seems like a lot. It's like this game has a lot. Like it's and I think it's really cool that they have all this stuff. It's just it's good to keep you busy, but you know, and there's a lot of different things that you can do in the game, which keeps it, you know, keeps most of it fresh, keeps it new and exciting. So we'll see. So yeah, that's where we'll pick it up next time. Let's see what's gonna be the next stream. I believe next stream will be next Thursday. Next Thursday on the 30th. Same time, and we will that's where we'll pick up the story at that time. So anyways, thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. Hope everybody's had a good week, is having a good weekend. And hope you all have a good week, and we'll pick it up here next Thursday at the same time, and we'll see you then. Goodbye.